Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Throwback Thursday. Today we have a treat for everyone, including ourselves. It is the Shadowfist CCG.
That's right.
Originally published in 1995, and I did not know this until recently. This has been on my radar for throwbacks for a long time, and it just kept not being something we did, right? For one reason or another. Originally, we tried to do it back in like August-ish.
Just kept
Something happened where we weren't doing it for a couple weeks. I don't remember what it was that was triggering that. But we're here, finally. I have two starters, those little boxes. Can you hand me that box?
Look at this tasty little box here.
I believe from the very first set, these are totally randomized. I mean, it has the minimum number of required stuff you need to play. But what I didn't know until recently is that this game has passed from many publishers. There's a handful that have had the rights to it.
History, doesn't it?
And it's still being supported. Like, actively, there's new stuff coming out.
Even now?
Even now.
Continuing committee kind of stuff?
Whoever has the rights to the game.
They just pass it along.
And I don't even know. It's like finding out the actual information challenging, but it's there, and there's new stuff coming out. And
if you really know where to look, it's
and
there.
people really love it. And I was happy to see it's 95, right? So Magic was 93, changed the industry. 95 was like Middle-earth CCG. I think 94 was Star Trek CCG, which we played recently. So a lot of CCGs hitting, and this has classic. They do some things right.
This is a cool moment in the TCG space.
You can make a game about anything,
really
and it
cool.
would just happen.
Really cool.
You have the classic tiny rule book, right? Look at it if you look at it on the screen compared to me, look how small that is.
Look at this thing.
But
For tiny hands.
they also included this, which is a one-page front and back ant-sized text that breaks down the turn, and it's ultimately not an overly complex game, but it has the like caveats that you expect out of a 90s game.
Yeah, like if this happens, but if it's the first time it happens, then...
If A, then B, then C. But if D is different, you actually go back to A and do this differently.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. So all that to say, we're going to be playing, and I'm excited to try it out. I've heard this is another one of those games I just kept hearing about over the years.
It's always tossed around as like anytime you do a throwback, someone will say something about Shadowfist. You know, Wars was in there for a while. Shadowfist. There was one that was really Versus, of course, was a classic one. There was one that I feel like people kept mentioning that we eventually played, and it was really good. BattleTech was mentioned a lot. But Shadowfist was one that... Fight Club? Did we ever play Fight Club?
Not yet.
Is it on the list?
Is that a Cypher Fight Club?
The one that was weird and you were like, you couldn't actually buy it. You had to have a friend like onboard you into it.
It's on my list of ones to track down.
We were actually around when that was like, we were like around. I remember being like, I don't know, should we, what is this?
I think that was their attempt to come back after the money laundering and all the licenses were lost.
Okay.
They had a license to a bunch of different movies.
I didn't know that was Decipher.
Yeah, and that was they were trying to do something different, I think, and it was an interesting concept, but ultimately it just didn't pan out.
That's why we aren't playing it today. Really cool. Check this out on the chat. So you were talking about the game still being in print. So Ezra Clark says there's a website with some recent stuff, and you can get old cards on eBay. Then Dead Man's Hand says, yes, it's now a dynamic card game, which is essentially an LCG or whatever, you know,
non-collectible,
Pine Box is doing
card
stuff
game.
with Doomtown, that kind of thing. And then Used Psychology said, for real, I heard there's an eccentric millionaire keeping this game going.
Which is awesome.
All right, well, bring it on. I mean, let's go.
Apparently, too, it makes a little bit of sense if you've seen Fight Club. The idea that you can't just get Fight Club, but you have to somehow find out about it makes a lot of thematic sense.
I mean, it's cool. We were kind of jacked on it when it was happening. We're like,
and then I never got any of the cards at all.
It's like, nobody's talking to us about it.
Yeah. So there it is.
I guess the number one rule with Fight Club is...
so I believe it was a 6-card opening hand. Let me reference my
tiny. It's here. Great. I saw it. So we start playing with 1 power point and 6 cards. Now, the theme of this game, from what I know and remember...
for my power, by the way.
Is... Oh, I'll do that. Is that you're basically... it's a Kung Fu movie, right? Is that the idea? You're... Because I see the turn sequence is establishing shot, main shot, and then the fighting. And so I think we're literally directing a Kung Fu movie. And it's one of these early, you know, all the early CCGs, TCGs had that rules kind of web where it could accommodate multiple players, more than just 2. So, you know, there's that, you know, you're playing the game, but then during the attacking phase, you go around the table to see if anybody wants to block the attack, like vampire and those kinds of things. So I don't know if it's primarily played multiplayer or 1v1, but like a lot of these games, I think it was mainly 1v1, but then they had the, where 4 of us at a convention sitting around a table, let's play Shadowfist.
You got to have rules.
Which I think we should get back to, because like that's a really important thing to get value in a game with.
I do like the ability to flex up to larger player count.
These are pretty nice looking cards.
They got that gold stamp on them. You want to give me a top down real quick?
Yeah, let's see if we can get to, let's just make sure our pops are working too. Bryce, can we see like a proving ground? That's the one I'm looking at right now. But I think the borders and stuff are really cool. The little yeah, there it is. The little, the way the sites look, it's nice and peaceful. And it's a feng shui site too.
It's got that 90s art vibe, dude.
Yeah, this is actually really cool. I'm going to love this already.
Okay, so we each have 1 power. You want to track your power as well using these tokens? Nice catch.
Ezra says it's intended for 3 to 8 players.
Okay.
So you're supposed to be making a movie together.
It's kind of like the vampire.
Yeah.
Which is, you can play it 2-player, but it's really built for more. Apparently, he played a 10-player game once. Crazy town. Okay, so it's turn structure. I'm going to walk it down. Ready?
I got my little ant sheet.
The objective of the game is to control or burn 6 feng shui sites in a 2-player game. So we're aiming for 6.
Control or burn. And when you burn a feng shui site, you have 1 less that you have to control, right?
Yeah, so every one of yours I burn down, I have, instead of 6, I go 5, 4, 3, 2. You get the idea.
Okay.
Each player starts the game with 1 power in his or her power pool and a hand of 6 cards. Done. Turn sequence, establishing site. I'll go ahead and go first just to do it. Perform these steps in order. I can add any power generated by cards to my pool. So I have no cards out. There's no power that's going to get generated. If I skip this step, I get the privilege of discarding more than 1 card during your discard step. Now, also caveat, if you run out of deck, you lose the game.
Oh.
So there's a cost to discarding cards.
So basically, like, once we get the game going, we can either gain resources or we can choose to pass gaining resources to get a better hand.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that's fair.
The next segment of establishing shot is unturn all the cards, so obviously untap. Cards that are turned and maintained need not be unturned. I don't know what that means.
Here's my guess. I'm just gonna having not any idea.
No
what
context at all. Just a
I'll
literal guess.
bet maintained is like a second turn. So you probably like turn maintain, then you remove the maintain, then you can unturn it next turn. It's like a double tap kind of thing. That's my guess. Ezra, you'd probably know, of course.
We will see. Then step C, you can discard a card. If you skipped power generation, discard as many cards as you like. You must then bring your hand size up to 6 cards or stay if you already have 6 or more cards. So I'm not going to do any of that because I think I'm fine with my card.
We don't even know what we're looking for, do we?
Phase 2, the only other phase, starts with main shot. Do steps in any order. You can play any type of card. You must have the proper resources available and spend the right amount of power. So as an example, just to show you what this looks like, I have a Confucian Sage.
Confucius.
And there's a handful of important stats on this. I want to pop this on the screen. That way we can all be on the same page here. The first thing to note is in the top right corner is a 1. And I'm going to see if this pops before I continue down the
So like their attack or something? What are they calling on the
That's
attack?
their power, their stat, power stat, or their fighting stat. I forget what it's called, but that's basically their
fighting score.
Fighting score value. I'm not seeing anything, so I'm getting nervous about the pops.
Look, he's already nervous. You can tell. Zach's sweating bullets right now. I can see it.
I wanted to show.
While we're waiting on that, Ezra, hey, you said there's an active community on Lackey CCG and a Discord. Can you share the name and like where we would find that information so anybody watching this that wants to get involved in this further would have that information to join up on the Discord and at least play online? I assume finding the cards is kind of difficult unless you guys are doing like the print and play stuff.
Let's see if we can get a different card to pop. Everyday Hero, for those at home trying to make this pop onto the screen.
Everyday Hero. We had the sites.
Yeah, I really liked earlier, one of the cards in my deck is called Average Joe.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. It's hilarious.
You're an average Joe.
Because I read somewhere it's like a kung fu movie, but you have that like old Hollywood spice.
Yeah, because I've got the gruff lieutenant as well, eating a sandwich, and got some coffee. So it's very similar. It's you have not seen Chinatown, which we talked about yesterday. I think we should make an appointment for that.
To see it?
Yeah. Wasn't there something you're supposed to show me, like Captain America, maybe any of them?
Yeah, there's a trilogy that you need to see.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it all.
We'll do both of those things. All right, I see something on the screen.
Yeah, there's the Gruff Lieutenant. We got that one.
Okay, great. So
wanna see that one?
Yeah, grab him real quick.
All right, Gruff Lieutenant. So the top right, we've got a fighting score of 1. So I presume that's the amount of damage that you do in a fight. I think I read that later. Then in the bottom left, what do we have here? We got a symbol and a number.
That's the actual cost.
Okay.
So the symbol is a threshold you have to have in play in order to be able to do it, and the cost is the power cost you spend to put this thing into play.
You know what's so funny? I thought when they did that for spoils, I was like, oh, well, this is
So innovative.
this is new. It's like, no, it's been done forever.
Then the bottom right of this Gruff Lieutenant is an icon, and he actually provides that resource for you as long as he's in play for the purposes of threshold, right?
Okay.
And he always does it. It's just a threshold thing. So if you have 5 of those out, you have access to 5 of those every time you play a card.
Yeah, okay.
You don't spend them at all.
And the way, usually why games do this is to force you to play smaller things before you can play bigger things. So your small stuff is going to build your threshold, and then you can play your big threshold stuff.
And in this case, you can actually attack the things that provide that threshold for your opponent. We saw that with Wars CCG last week, where you could actually like deal with it. What was the other one that was doing this? The game you just kind of locked me out of.
With the threshold?
Yeah.
What's it? It wasn't 7C.
Oh, BattleTech.
Yeah.
Because you can attack the resources.
Oh,
so you
right,
can potentially
right,
just like lock them out of being able to play stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back to my handy dandy reference card, I can play any type of card. You must have the proper resources available and spend the right amount of power. You may only play 1 site per turn. The power cost of playing a feng shui site is equal to the number of feng shui sites you already have, et cetera, et cetera. So what I'm going to do...
So playing the first feng shui site is 0. Second one is 1. Third one is 2. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I have no resource generator.
I'm going.
So I am going to play a feng shui site, and we're actually going to play it face down. Those sites are the only cards that come into play face down. But I'm going to play one, and the way locations work, I'll just show you real quick.
Oh, it comes in face down?
Yeah, the feng shui sites. You reveal them in a number of ways. You do damage to it, as an example. If I use the ability on it, it flips over.
Ooh, it's like L5R.
A little bit, yeah. But your locations come into play essentially in 2 rows and in any number of columns that you want. And each column acts as like a city or a location or whatever, right? So this is the same location. When this, you can basically attack the front row. And when this gets defeated, this one slides up.
Okay.
And if you defeat one of my feng shui locations, you either take it, and now you have it. And again, the goal is to get to 6 of those.
And it contributes to my power and all of that, yeah?
Or you burn it down, and then now you have to get to 1 less.
Okay.
But if you take it, I could potentially take it back.
Right.
Obviously, that's the risk of that.
Right.
So there's also a special rule. The first time you play a feng shui site, and these cost equal to the number that you already have out. So I have no feng shui sites in play. Cost me nothing. And the first time you play one, if you didn't already have one out, you actually get a power.
Oh.
Also worth noting, power you don't spend doesn't go away.
Okay.
So you could technically resource out if you wanted that. Then there are other phases of the turn that I can't do because I don't have any other cards. So
basically the attacking and stuff.
Attacking, and it's called the kicking butt phase, actually, which is funny. And then I'm going to pass the turn to you.
Okay, I'm with this.
So turn sequence, you're establishing the shot. You have power from anything being generated.
Any power, I don't have that.
Untap, nothing there. You can discard any number of cards because you skipped power. Okay.
I don't even care.
And then you can play any number of cards you want based on the resources you have.
Yes, Deadman's please post the Discord link to the Shadowfist server.
I actually think that on YouTube it blocks links from being posted.
Well, can you do it in a clever way where we can say it out loud? I mean, what's it called, or where would we find it? If we
What do you search for?
Hey, look, it's my family member, Matt Woolley.
With 2 L's.
Yeah. Okay, let's do, this is a lot like these L5R sites, actually. I'm going to throw a site there. That gives me a power, yeah?
Yep.
This is the first site I'm playing?
If it's a feng shui site, yeah.
Yeah, it is, but how could I cheat?
Well, technically, like, I have a site called Trade Center, and it's just a normal site. So
put it face up?
It would come into play face up.
Okay.
But if that gets revealed and it's not feng shui, you get DQ'd and you're out of the tournament.
And now, can this be back or forward? Does it matter right now? Or?
So it has to go in the front row, I think. You can basically place here, and then you can place behind it.
Okay. All right. That's me.
Okay.
I'm done.
So then back to me. I can add power from generated sites. I have none. I do get to the end of this phase, though, and I draw back up to 6. So I played a card, so I will draw a card. And then, so technically now to play a feng shui site, because I want to play it, would cost me 1.
Right.
So let me think about how I do anything.
Can you voluntarily flip these things up? Because like they could be generating power for me.
Their controller chooses to reveal them. Yeah, I might do that.
When does that happen? Establishing shot?
I will go ahead and do it.
Okay. Let's just do it. Let's get them up there.
All right. I have the Inner Sanctum, the feng shui site. It has 11. You have to do 11 damage to it to get rid of it.
Yeah.
It generates 1 power for me. So when I'm generating power, I'll go ahead. Let's say I did that whenever I did that. It also says once it's revealed, I cannot put feng shui sites in its column.
Okay.
So I can't put like another one back behind this. Because obviously to get to this row, you'd have to defeat this one. So
And you only get 2 columns?
you get as many number of 2 rows.
2 rows.
Infinite columns.
Infinite columns.
Yeah.
And why would I put things in the back or the front?
So things behind are more protected.
Okay, that's all it is?
Yeah, so like to defeat something here, you would have to defeat this first.
And do I play dudes here too?
Your characters go into play in specific locations, yeah. And I'm going to actually put this, my power
let's get this
over
back
here where it's seeable.
Like would I play a thing onto a location or like next to a location?
You
Like
would play
a
a thing
character.
in a location.
Okay.
I don't know why that matters yet, but we'll figure that
Yeah,
out.
we'll figure that out.
So I'm going to play a Trade Center. Trade Center costs me 2 power. And it says feng shui sites in the immediate right and left of Trade Center generate no power. So this doesn't generate me power anymore, but this will generate me 2.
Put it behind it.
But I want it here so I can put a feng shui behind it.
Okay.
We're good.
I'm a scientist.
Then I'll get to the end of my round and it's over to you.
Okay. I'm gonna flip up just cause. So when it's revealed its turned, it generates 0. But then it has an ability where I can turn to play a character at -2 cost. So maybe next turn that's going to matter, you know, on things that don't have threshold. Which I do have. Okay.
Was this your actual power?
Yeah, I have 2. Yeah. I'll put it here. What is this? Right here. Okay. So Proving Ground comes in, it turns itself. Let's play some things. Are you looking at how do you get threshold? Do you have a clever way to do that? Oh, it's on the bottom right. Oh, I see.
Yep.
So I need things that don't have threshold to play that provide threshold.
That's right.
I do happen to have some of those. All right, let's do. Hey, I'm gonna do a site here. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm not gonna show it to you.
Cost you 1?
Cost me 1. That's right. Okay. And then, you know what? No, that's fine. That's all I need to do. That's the end of me.
Okay. Start of my round. This doesn't generate, but that does. So I get 2 power. And then, and I did generate power. So I can discard a card and then draw up to 6. I think I might discard a card.
So Ezra, you're saying these feng shui sites would be face down until revealed by damage or using their effects. So you can turn them up to generate the power from them, yeah?
Well, like this says, once it has been revealed, I can't place new ones behind. So there's no ability for me to do that way.
Yeah, unless they just don't do anything for you until somebody attacks them.
Well, the thing I noted from the rule book and my notes I made earlier is that the 3 ways they get flipped is damage is done to them, their effects are used, or their controller chooses to reveal them.
Okay.
So it seems like you can just pick.
The rule book says, yeah.
Okay. Well, I need threshold. How do I win?
Got to discard to discard. Oh, Ezra's saying they generate power when they're face down. They're assumed power 1. But what about this? Power 0. Proving Ground.
Maybe I have to flip it up and then now it's a 0. Anyways, I think you can reveal them when you want. So that's all fine. I'm going to play this location here. I have one feng shui site out, so it's going to cost me 1 power to do it. And then I will pass the turn to you.
All right, generate power. So 1. Grab that. Okay, that makes sense. So everything just generates 1. I'm going to do that then.
Yeah.
Generate 2 power there. So any face down feng shui site generates 1, and then it gets revealed either if you want to use the ability or you just want to reveal it.
Yeah.
Or if they attack it. All right, well. I'm going to pay 1 for Friends of the Dragon. So it cost me 1 there. Now, where can I put this card?
So I would put that behind your locations.
Anywhere.
That's just in play, yeah.
Here
so
or here.
There are
or
cards like Curtain of Fullness. It's an event. It's a one-time effect. That is a supporter. So it actually just comes into play and stays into play. Now, it's got a fighting stat, so that's just a character.
It's a character, right?
So yeah, you'd put it in one of these 2 locations.
And do I put it like in
I think you put it in one of those 2 spots specifically.
like in a lane, like Netrunner style?
Let me check that
Did they give me a handy chart?
No, I sure don't. Characters represent heroes, pawns, masterminds, etc. Each character has a fighting score. If a character's fighting score is reduced to 0, the character is smoked. And yeah, characters can only be played during the main shot of your turn. Most of the time, the character you control will be located at one of your columns of sites. To represent this, place your characters in front of the sites you control. I'm not sure why the sites matter, like where they're at. Because when you go to attack, I think you choose something to attack.
You can just like intercept.
Oh, I know why they matter. For me to get to this, I have to fight your characters here.
Right. Again, like kind of like a BattleTech situation.
Yeah.
I'm defending my sites. Yeah, as you're saying, they go at either of your columns, but not in the site structure. So they're just hanging out in the streets up here. They're going to defend anybody from coming in to wreck me.
All right, so each column of sites is considered a location that characters occupy. At any time, you may move an unturned character you control 1 column to the right or left. You must then turn the character. You cannot move a character to the right or left if there is no column. If 1 or more columns ceases to exist, you must immediately move all characters located there to any other column.
Okay.
If you control no sites, all your characters are considered to be at a single unspecified location. If you're the player under attack, in order to intercept an attack, you need either to have characters already at the location or to move characters to that location.
It's just like BattleTech.
If the target of the attack is a character, the location of the attack is the location of the target character.
Okay, so you have to either be able to move and turn to get there whenever you're intercepting, or you have to already have something there.
Yeah.
So there's a cost to defend, or you just defend essentially for free, it looks like. Yeah, Squire Christian, it's a little like Doomtown. Yeah, so this is all rhyming with things that we played in the past. That's right. So as you're saying, if all your stuff is at one location, they'd have to turn to go defend over here. Otherwise, it's kind of, it seems like a free defense.
Yeah, and I assume you can attack multiple times.
If you do damage to the site, you get to go again to your target. But if they stuff you, then your turn's over.
Okay, good to know.
So get ready for that. Okay. And that's all.
Okay.
That's all for me. So I'll pass it over to you.
So I get 2 from the Trade Center and 1 from a face down. Feng Shui.
Or you can discard more cards and draw more cards.
I think I'm all right.
There's no like drawing cards in this game. How do you get cards?
Well, so you play
always,
a card, you can discard 1.
You always bring your hand up to 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you haven't been doing that.
I hadn't been doing that.
Hilarious.
I'll get some cards here.
So I'm going to discard 1 card because I generated power, so I can only discard a single card.
Right.
Then I draw back up to 6. Huh.
Okay. I'm into it. I feel this. And only 2 rows. So the more rows you build, the more vulnerable you are. But also the more sites you can have. So if I just play 6 feng shui sites and you don't attack me, I win the game.
Yep.
Do I have to show you that they're feng? You know that?
Yeah,
it's just based
presumably
on
you can't
sites?
put
Okay.
anything but feng shui down,
Right.
so you'd have to flip.
So it's not like Netrunner.
So I have 2 feng shui out, so I'll pay 2 to put another one into play. And then I will pass the turn to you.
I'm gonna start attacking.
I mean, you should.
See what it looks like.
I can't get characters into play, so you're at the advantage there.
I'm gonna gain 2 power for 2 sites here. I'm gonna discard a card.
Powerful, yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of this cancel. That's not gonna be fun. I'm sure it's a really good card in the game.
Also, you actually have to defeat to get the win.
Okay.
So number 6 has to be one you take
Have
or
to
burn
take.
down. Yeah.
Okay. Let's play this here, and I can only have 2 rows, but I can have infinite or 2 columns, but
You got
infinite rows. Okay. And I've got 4, so I'm gonna put Dragon Fighter here with Friends of the Dragon.
Oh no.
This is like dragon stuff. I'm playing some serious kung fu moments here. It has guts. I'm sure that's a keyword that matters.
Let me tell you. Guts. Not listed.
Maybe it's just for flavor, you know?
Or maybe like other cards that reference its existence. Like play on a character that has guts. No, it matters. There you go. The fighting scores of characters with guts are not reduced by damage they take.
Oh, right on. Because normally the more damage you take, the weaker you get.
Yep.
But they're just forever great. Now they're the scout of the game. All right, I'm going to attack. It's 5 coming in. So we're going to go through the attack steps here. You may attack with unturned characters. Turn all attacking characters. I've done that here. You may have as many characters attack as you wish, but you can only attack 1 target. So I'm going to choose... Let's attack this.
Okay.
Don't know what it is.
I can't defend.
We'll go through the steps anyway. Everybody clockwise would have a chance to join the attack, which is really cool. So like now, like, hey, you want to join me in taking out this trade center or whatever? And we could go around and they could tap things to put them into the attack.
Did you pay for the sites that you put
Oh,
in
no,
play?
I didn't. So we need to get this guy out of here.
Yeah, because you paid 4 for him.
Let's just
right?
not put it in. That's the easiest thing to do.
Okay, cool.
And that one was already in. It was this one that I played.
Okay.
And I need to, yeah, good. Okay, so then we turn everything, then we go around the table. Anybody can also turn things to join in the attack. So cool.
Yep.
Then same thing with defense. Before you have to decide what to defend with, everybody goes around and can intercept individual characters. Then combat. Characters in combat inflict their fighting score, so the currently got 5 together, in damage. It lowers fighting score, and attacking characters that defeat interceptors continue until they've reached their target. If anyone manages to damage the target, another attack can be declared. Damaging sites, which is what we're going to do. Damage feng shui sites are turned face up, so we can do that now. 5 to that thing. Ooh, almost did it.
It says, if an attack is declared against Cave Network when you have no characters in play, you may turn Cave Network to play a character with a cost of 3 or less at no cost.
You want to use that ability after I
play
declare?
a character. Well, I don't have threshold, so I don't think it matters.
Okay. And then it says if you reduced the top right-hand corner, basically, so it's 6, if I reduce that to 0, then I can either seize it or burn it.
Yep.
Okay. Done. You got attacked. Passing the turn to you.
Okay, start of my turn. I get 2/3 power. I'm going to also discard something and draw. Okay. Let's...
Attacking your caves, man.
Yeah. Let's pay 1 for Mooks, M-O-O-K-S. No threshold, just cost 1. Stupid, brutal punks are something the world never seems to run out of.
Apropos there.
Then I will play here. Cost me, I have 1, 2, 3. So it's going to cost me 3. Don't worry about it. Then I'll pass to you.
Look at you over here, just building. Playing my aggro deck.
It's
over
wrong.
All right, we'll generate 2 power from the 2 face-down sites. We'll unturn everything. Start churning and burning here. I feel like I got to build here. So I'm going to pay 2 to play a feng shui site. Right here. I'm going to build a power stack. I love card games with positional requirements.
Stuff going on.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Then I can discard a card and draw up. Oh wait, I don't do this yet. So I have the 2 power. Yeah. Then I can discard a card to draw up. Let's do this to draw up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I've got some cheap stuff that provides threshold. Very cool. All right, then we go to attacking. Get ready. Cave Network. I'm doing 1 to it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What do? You turn the mooks to get in there?
Turn, move, block.
Yeah, so that's... What's interesting is it says... after all players have had the chance to intercept, you can intercept the new characters at the same location as the target. But to intercept, you have to turn. So I'm curious, like, what would be the advantage if you had a defender here or here? Is there a distinguishable difference?
So the reason I put it here is that I can block either of these, assuming that's how it works.
I think that's probably the only reason that it matters.
Yeah, I think you can basically turn to move and block.
Okay, you can block to your left and right, or
where you're at. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, let's see what happens. It's a combat, right?
Okay, so run us down.
All right, combat. Characters inflict their fighting score in damage. If any of the attacking characters manage to damage its target, another attack can be declared. Attacking characters that defeat interceptors continue to attack. So we're going to do 1 here. I'm going to do 1 to you.
I'm going to do 1 to you.
I assume we both die?
Yeah. We get smoked.
I didn't attack the target. I didn't reach it. So I can't do any more attacks this turn.
Yep.
So then I pass it back over.
But as an example, if you had attacked with your dragon fighter, let's say I block, I would do 1 to you, you would do enough to defeat me. And then he would keep going and actually get to destroy the cave network.
Very cool. Also relevant from Famous and Ezra, the way we thought it played, but not necessarily in the rule book, you have to turn to change, but you don't have to turn to block.
Okay. So you can be exhausted to block.
If you were in front of the network, you just would sit there, and if you survive, you can still attack that.
Yeah, which is nice, because like last turn when you attacked with everything here, they could all be tapped or exhausted and still block for that row.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that right?
Like that's where you're sitting.
Right.
Yeah, because you have to turn to move. You don't have to turn to block.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Love it. Done.
Back to me?
Yeah, back to you.
So I get 2, 3, 4 power. Now we're just digging. Draw, back up. Oh my. Ugh.
Are these random starters?
I don't know. Feels like it.
Get wrecked.
Sure. Let's. Oh, and characters that get defeated in battle are smoked. It's different than your discard pile.
Oh, okay. Dead pile. Cool. I don't know what these are. So where did we get these? These are limited edition Shadowfist trading card games. Dataless Entertainment, 1995. Upper Deck.
They're just old decks.
Lights, camera, kaboom. Will hopping vampires with really big guns smoke our heroes? Or will Shaolin warriors with bad attitude and the attack helicopters to back it up kick butt? 60 card starter decks. Each one has a high percentage of the very common cards essential to gameplay, but also features common, uncommon, and rare cards.
Nice.
In an alignment that I'm sure is very pleasing to all.
Yep. I'm just gonna pass. Over to you.
All right. It's like you should discard your hand next turn.
That is what's happening.
All right, 3 money. Let's play the liquidators up here.
All right.
Since we're, oh wait, I didn't do this yet. So I gain power, then I discard, and then I'm gonna discard this, draw. Okay. Then I'll pay 3 for liquidators here.
This is not going well.
Go on that downtown strategy. Well, I'm not a numbers guy, but let's do 3 to the cave network.
All right, you want to burn it or take it?
So if I burn it, I can either reduce the number I need and like, you know,
If you burn it, we'd put it over in your mind. You need 5 now.
or I could get 5 power instead.
Yep. Or you can take it.
Or I could seize it. What happens if I seize it? I put it over here somewhere? I'll seize it.
Okay. You want to leave it upside down so we know it's mine?
I'll take that. We'll put it right here. You can
this
have it. I'll
collapses.
tempt you. You can have it back. Then let's do an attack. Since I hit my target, let's do an attack here.
All right. Flips up. Grove of Willows. If it is revealed due to damage inflicted in an attack, you gain power equal to the number of characters that attacked it.
1 power. Could have been worse.
4
Take
damage?
4, yeah.
Still pretty good. Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Start of my turn. I will not generate power. And I'm going to pitch my entire hand.
Nice.
Finally. Okay. This just got a lot better.
There you go. You found the cards. This is Robert D2 saying it correct. This is when the starter sets were awful, basically. You know what? It's amazing how many starters for these old games were just horrible.
Yeah.
Random piles of cards. Hey, kid, you want to try to learn this thing without the tools?
Without what you actually need.
That has gotten better over time. If there's one thing we can agree on, starter sets have gotten better.
All right, let's do this. I will pay 3 for the Pub Ord squad.
That's kind of gross.
Let's pay 1 for the Pledged.
The secret police of 2056 ruthlessly enforced the laws of the dictatorial bureau.
1 for the
Whoa.
Sinister Priest.
It's like a pinata.
And then 2 for the SWAT team.
Nice block.
Pass.
Now our columns aren't lined up in any attack, so like I could send these both over here, yeah?
Yeah.
Unturn some stuff. Gain 1, 2, 3, 4. Then discard a card and drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
SWAT team, I love this quote. Name any place in the world. The Lodge can have an emergency response team there in 20 minutes, tops.
So let me get this straight. If I play a feng shui site, and then if I kill one of yours, I will win the game. I currently have 4. If I play a 5th, and then would I have to see? You have to burn it, right, to get the final kill.
Yeah.
So I have to get through this stuff.
Yep. And potentially him. Because he can move to block. And to play 1, you would have to spend 4.
Yeah. I have it.
Yeah, these 2 guys can make it through.
7 can make it through 6, can it not? But I can only do 1 to the thing, so I do 1, and I'm 1 away. Huh. And you block in a chain, right? So do you put the first thing in the way?
Yeah.
You block individual characters? You do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I see. Okay, I've got this. Boy, Inner Sanctum's tough.
Yeah, it's a beefy. That's why you can't put one behind it. Like 11 is just a beefer thing.
All right, here we go. When do you play events?
Whatever you want.
Is it tell me when? I think you play them whenever, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to play them like when I would play characters. So let's do, what do I have? I have these. This isn't ideal.
The game can happen pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of these. It's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Definitely going to need to shuffle this up and do it again.
All right, I've got an event.
Always so dramatic.
Operation Killdeer.
Oh, no.
Target character inflicts no damage this turn.
Get out of here. You could potentially win.
I think I'm going to try.
You
Oh,
will try.
Does it cost me 4?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'm not sure if
So you
this
tap
works.
any number of people to attack.
Tap, and we're attacking the Grove of Willows.
All right. So I will move to block, or move and be capable of blocking. Then I give you a block chain. So.
And you stack them per character?
Yeah,
that's right.
I think you
Let me see our little handbook here.
attack with unturned characters. Turn all attacking characters. You may have as many characters attack as you wish, but you can only attack one target each player in turn clockwise. Before the player under attack defends, etc. Combat. Characters in combat inflict their fighting score and damage. Damage lowers fighting score. If you defeat interceptors, you continue until they have reached their target. If any one of the attacking characters manages to damage this target, another attack may be declared.
As it says, this game harnesses the power of the blockchain.
Must defend a chain. Resulting combats take place at the location of the target. Defender is chosen if combat is resolved before the next player may intercept. For all players other than the player under attack have had the chance, the player under attack may intercept with any character at the same location of the target.
Did you get what you needed?
Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to block, but then you get to pick the order you're attacking in.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So I think it has to be this kind of a thing.
This is such a tiny little rule book. Oh, look, dude. We've got charts in here. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who intercepts whom is the heading here. I like quite a bit.
Using who and whom appropriately is an achievement enough.
The defending player creates a chain with as many of his or her own characters as she wishes. A chain is a line of 2 or more characters. The chain intercepts an attacking character. The attacking character enters combat with the first character in the chain. So I think it's by character. I think you could put 2 in front of this one, 1 in front of this one, or 3 in front of this one, nothing in front of this one, that kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah, it says per character.
Hmm.
Yeah, as you're saying, the attacker declares their attackers. Then the interceptors choose who they want to fight. Then it's resolved. So who's fighting who? Set up this scene for me.
Bad. Because he doesn't deal damage.
Right. You could do 2 and 1 in front of the 3, I guess, and then kill him. He kills that thing, and then keeps going and wins me the game.
Yeah.
I like that math.
Okay. So let's say this is what it is.
Okay. So then 3 to 1, and I
do
take 1. So, oh, now I'm only doing 2.
Yeah. But it's still enough to get this guy.
Right.
But I do 2 to you, you do 2 to me.
That's right. He's dead.
Then whereas all the other fight, I don't do damage, you do 4 to me.
That's right.
That goes away. Then he keeps going, so then you do 4 to here, which you choose to smoke. As long as all those are feng shui sites, you win the game.
Done. All right.
We did it. We need
It's
to do
the
that
shortest
again.
movie ever. I'm already
Need
left the
this.
theater.
That's yours. That's right. It was more like an episode.
Pretty standard, for these kinds of older games. When you just don't know what you're doing,
Yep.
it takes a little while to.
You just got to get in there. I want to
Get
see
this
real
down.
quick. I want to count how many cards I can play without having any threshold.
Your non-threshold stuff, yeah.
I like the concept, but I also like it's sort of like Magic in a way where like it's obviously super easy to get mana screwed. I drew a lot of sites early,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had no way to get characters in.
And I was nervous about discarding my sites because I didn't know if I would get more.
I didn't know if I had more feng shui. Like, can I get rid of my feng shui sites or not?
How many, that's the question, how many, half of the fun is just figuring out what is going on with whatever random starter deck you ended up with from 1995.
Yeah. And then the classic, like, you can technically, if we each pick certain icons and traded each other cards to, like, only have those icons.
Maybe we should.
Yeah. Let's play
I'm
one
down
more
for it.
first.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I have 19 that don't have any threshold requirements.
Okay, and it's worth noting that it's about a third sites.
Yeah, there's a lot of
The
sites.
vast majority is feng shui sites, so that shouldn't be an issue. So I think we can toss those at will.
Yeah, like if I had just pitched a hand earlier, it would have been way smarter than what I was doing. Them's the beats, though.
It's like you didn't know. Why in the world would that be?
Ezra says these decks are whack. All right, we said
Straight from
6.
95, man.
6 cards.
6 cards.
Yeah, after this game, we'll sort into the various icons and
Do the old 1990s flop,
yeah.
starter flop. That's right, Deadman's Hand. Yeah, you can choose not to generate power, to discard and draw up as many as you want. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No mulligan, I'm guessing.
I don't think so.
These are the pre-mulligan days. Build a deck that don't need mulliganing.
All right, I have no power. I'll just hop right in. I don't have no power. I have no cards on turn. I can discard a card and draw back up. So I will discard the most egregious resource.
Hey, good hand for Steven.
That's interesting. So I will go ahead and play a site, feng shui site. I get a power for that. I'm also going to play a Sinister Priest for 1.
Very nice. Macabre Sorcerer.
And then I will pass to you.
Okay. Generate power, I have no sites. I can unturn cards, I have no cards. I can discard a card to draw. The 3 threshold thing, unfortunately, I'll discard. Okay. And then play a feng shui site, gain 1 because of the caveat of that one, and then I'll pass it on over.
Okay. Start of my turn, I will not generate any power. I'm going to discard 3, draw back up to 6.
Ooh, here's the sweet tech right there.
Okay. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay, cool. Cool.
So Sinister Priest is nice. So it's like it's a 1-cost card that has that 2 threshold. So it's like, hey, bring on the weird beasts.
It's doing good things for me. I will go ahead and pay 1 to play another feng shui site, and then I will pass to you.
You're not gonna attack this game?
I mean, it seems like you want me to.
I don't know.
So no.
Who knows, you know. All right, let's generate power. Then we'll unturn stuff. It doesn't need unturning. And then we will discard 1 to draw 2. Okay. And then the ultimate question.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart?
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? Thank you for that. Let's do...
Did I avoid your trick?
I'm going to put a feng shui site there. It's going to cost me 1. And then I'm going to pay 2. Wow, do I actually have what I need here? Don't call it a comeback. Pay 2 for an alpha beast.
Mmm. Gross.
Just an early model abomination. 2/2.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this art so much.
Yeah.
And I'll pass it over.
All right. Start of my turn. I will not generate any power.
It's amazing how quickly they start flowing, right? Isn't it funny?
I will discard 3 cards
Oh, you're a hand man.
and draw up.
It's a card guy.
It is a card game.
I need tools.
As it happens. Okay. I'm going to attach an inexorable corruption here.
No.
Look at that creepy art. It says, play on a character or site. Subject character or site takes 1 point of damage at the beginning of each of your turns. Damage counters on subject card cannot be removed by any means. I should just play this on your site.
It's just a slow, corrupt kill. Could be an 11 health site, you never
That's
know.
fine. 11 turns from now, I'm going to win. Yeah, let's just put it here. So the start of each of my turns is going to take 1 damage.
Okay, it's really fine. Do you think it auto reveals when it takes a damage or only when it's attacked?
When it takes damage, it reveals. Not going to be able to surprise me now, Wooly.
Okay. It's fine. Yeah, Ezra, great link code on the Discord there. We'll put that in the description. Hold on, let me text that to myself so we can add that to the description of this video. Because I think this might be worth playing.
Shadowfist?
Yeah. Like, if I'm out there watching this right now, I would probably be like, I would play some of that on Tabletop Sim or whatever.
It's a good little game.
Or Lackey. Okay, over to me. Generating 2 power for my 2 sites.
Powerful, yeah.
Powerful, yeah.
What's a Lodge character?
Yeah, I had that question myself.
On the old Liquidators?
So it cost me 2 to play a new site, yeah?
Yep. Pay him.
Okay.
Pay that man some money.
I might want to I think I don't want to discard, but I will draw up. Yeah, we're gonna have to faction out these decks because it's gonna be super fun when you can do everything you want.
I totally agree.
Let's put this here, which is now the safer reality, and it's gonna cost me 2. And then, of course, because I have no money, I'm thinking whether or not I want to attack. Now, if I attack here, do you have to block with that thing? I don't think you do you?
You don't have to.
Just let me in.
Let you in the gatehouse.
Sure, let's start poking, man. I want to see what this is. Attack right there.
I will not block. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Auspicious Termites. 5 health, cannot be burned. If smoked, Auspicious Termites returns to its owner's hand.
Oh.
So you can either take it or it bounces in my hand.
Yeah.
And if I burn it down from you, I can put it back in my hand or take it.
Very nice. Take 2.
Call me in the morning.
That's right. I'm wide open. This is one of those, so it doesn't really have a summoning sickness element. So if you turn your stuff to attack, they can like...
Now, you can still block while you're exhausted.
Oh, that's right. So this row is safe.
Yeah, it just, he can't move. So this row is wide open.
Start your turn, I take it.
Flip it over. Let's see what happens.
Oh, right. It's a cave network.
Haha!
If an attack is declared when I have no characters, I can put a 3 cost into play.
You were trying to trick me.
And I would have been able to do that. Yeah.
Okay, I will gain 2 power. I'm going to discard 1 card. Let's discard.
Nice, Brian. And just got here. What the Fists of Fury is going on? This is a game called Shadowfist 1995. Daedalus was the original publisher through Upper Deck. And then it passed around a bunch of different publishers. And it's still going, to some degree.
Okay.
That game you see it played late at night at Gen Con somewhere. Like, I don't know. They've been doing this for years.
That's right. I need more power.
Ezra said this game is a year older than me. That's awesome. That's awesome, Ezra.
Let's pay 2 for Thorns of the Lotus.
Ooh, I like that art.
Yeah. 2 cost provides me a little lotus flower resource. Fanatical archers, they care not what their cause is, only that they can without question shed their blood for it.
My kind of warrior.
Pass to you.
Okay. Generate some power. 3 sites here.
Pass for you.
Then to build or not to build, right? Discard a card. A Larcenous Mist. Huh. Now wait just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I understand this. Now, sites, you just pay their cost?
To play them.
And is it this? Oh, right. It's right here on the bottom, just like a normal card.
Yeah.
Huh. This is a funny card. Well, we're not going to play it yet. I'm going to do a... Ugh, it costs so much money to play these sites.
Agreed.
But they make money.
You can just make money and then pass. And this guy's ready.
Yeah, you ready? Yeah. Okay, so... let's do 2 for Instrument of the Hand here.
Get out of here.
He's a good good generator. And then we're not going to play anything else.
Okay.
And I don't know if I want to attack you or not. Keep the board small here.
And if you get rid of that location, it's interesting because I get less power. Which is...
But you just block it.
presumably.
You know, as you do. I'll stay put. Let's have an interesting
Okay.
tussle here.
Mine?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get 2. I'm going to discard...
Gain 1 on my cave network. It's just eroding
this
away.
guy. We're going to draw...
As you're saying, I played it with one of the designers at PAX Unplugged. That's a cool way to get introduced. Official releases through Kickstarter every now and again, it looks like.
Pay 2. Put that in play. Pass to you.
What'd you put in? Just a site?
You got it.
All right, gain in power. 3 total.
Powerful, yeah.
Then I can discard a card. I'm going to discard this one because it's just scary. It's a location I play on your side, and I know that it's probably good. I'm just scared of it.
The illusionary bridge, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I can put it anywhere, like in your space. Okay, it's time to bring the pain.
Octavia is saying, so funny seeing these overcosted first-gen Foundation characters again. It's funny. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what modern cards actually look like.
I'm going to do 2, pay 2 for an Alchemist Slayer site.
Mm-hmm.
Generates 1, and it also has 2 little Alchemist Threshold, presumably. And then I'm going to pay 1 for Friends of the Dragon.
Those dragon cards are brutal.
Yeah.
Love it. Love that art.
And then I'll pass it over to you.
Okay. I'm going to gain 3 power. Discard a card. Draw. Okay. Oh, wow. That card's awesome. Hmm.
You start to see the little moments here, don't you? Seeing more than I ever have. I need the little furious diamond-looking symbol.
Yeah, you start seeing what you need.
Like you've got it here. I need your priest.
He's my priest. Let's pay 3 for the liquidators.
There they are.
Pass to you.
Yeah. Okay. Gaining 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna unturn things, doesn't matter. I'm gonna discard a card. Get Blessed Orchard. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And now we've got money to burn. I'm gonna pay 3 for a ring fighter. And then we're going to make this happen. Let's swing with 5 onto this location. It's Queen's Gambit moment. What's he going to do? He's going to put the Sicilian here?
I'll block with the Thorns of the Lotus.
And which one would you like to block? Yeah.
Let me read this. I hope it's not bad for me. I'm gonna block the ring fighter.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Resolve the combat?
I'll do 2.
All right.
You'll get rid of me?
Yeah.
He keeps going. Right?
Yeah, I think they both do them.
Ancient Temple. Any character intercepted while attacking Ancient Temple inflicts no damage to Ancient Temple.
Okay. No damage here. Take 2.
Call you in the morning.
Okay, I did attack a target, so I can attack again. All right, let's send them both over to your. Now, can I attack this thing again? Oh yeah, let's send them at the Ancient Temple.
I will exhaust to move, and then he'll intercept here.
Okay. 2 and 3.
Take 2. And this thing gets through.
Yeah, 1 damage to you.
Boom.
All right. Very nice. Over to the next turn. I will take 1 damage.
Let's gain 3. Discard 1. Draw.
Brian, that's right. Yeah, you have to build or otherwise own essentially 6 sites, 6 feng shui sites. I've currently got 1, 2, 3 feng shui. Zach's got 1, 2, 3. But you always have to seize the last one.
All right. I don't know how this works, but we're going to do it. I'm going to play Killing Rain for 1.
All right, let's go.
All sites in play take 2 points of damage.
Does that reveal everything?
Yep.
Okay. 2. It's funny. 2. Another cave network over here.
Killing Rain crazy.
Yeah.
So mine take 2. My question is, when Ancient Temple takes 2, does Steven get to take it? Or is it because I'm destroying it, does it just go away? That's my hope.
No, that's a good question. Or does it just get burned?
Yeah. So we'll leave that in the balance. It's out of play. I just don't know what happens with it.
Well, let's see. It might actually tell us that it says reduces your by an attacking character. Can be either seized or burned. So maybe it's just dead.
Someone said it's smoke, so it's going to go in my smoke pile.
Okay. It's smoked, which is just gone, right?
Yeah. Then I only have 2 locations in play now, so it'll cost me 2 to play a location.
Ah, a little discount there.
So that's
Yeah.
right. And I blocked on your turn, so he's still here. So then technically,
Water's fine, man. Don't forget he only swings for 1.
yeah.
That's something I was having a hard time with. That's so funny. As you're saying, funny twist of fate, I found the Shadowfist Discord because I was trying to find a way to try the Battle Deck CCG when you guys played it, and I noticed there was a Shadowfist group.
It's awesome.
How cool is that?
I'm gonna swing with the Sinister Priest here.
For 1?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good play. You got it.
Boom.
Do you want to seize it, burn it for 5, or burn it for less sites needed?
Wait, burn it for 5.
You can always just gain 5 power and not have it impact the game. So it doesn't reduce the number of sites that you need to win. It's just blow it up for money.
We're gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna gain 5.
Yeah, 5 power is a lot.
Technically it goes to you. Oh yeah, that's my card.
That's what I'm looking at. And then this automatically moves up.
Yep. And
Playing Shadowfist now, everybody.
then I will pass to you. Yeah, we are playing more of a game. The next will be even cooler when we like divide out the cards.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get to that point.
3 power. You can heal. I did see that. You can turn characters to heal. You may only play sites. Yeah. You may turn damaged characters to heal them. That's all it says.
Completely?
During the main shot. I don't know if it's completely or by 1 or whatever, but
I want him to be able to move.
we'll find out. Okay, so I did power. I unturned stuff. I can discard a card. And by doing so, I can gain more threshold. Okay. Gotta look at those threshold numbers, don't you? All right, 100 names. Sorry, you're out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, what's an edge card? Is it like a current in Netrunner? Feels like.
Edge card. Edge cards represent dramatic shifts in the overall conditions of the struggle for feng shui. Edge cards are put in play independently of other cards and remain in play until removed from play by an effect of another card.
Wow.
You can only play edge cards during the main shot of your own turn.
Wow. Is this guy over here asking for a friend?
Mm-hmm.
I need the threshold for
Asking
it, though.
for a friend.
Where's my webs? Where's my web threshold?
This right here? This here?
Yeah, exactly. What are we doing here? Let's pay 3 for a shadowy horror over here on top of the altar.
Oh no!
Look at,
I love that
look
card.
at the art on this card.
I know.
Have you seen this?
It was like the first card I got rid of this game or last game.
I love the look of this card.
It's amazing. I used that in the picture I posted earlier because I liked it so much.
So good.
Just look at him. So creepy.
Would you look at it?
In the best way with the city in the background. Come on. Come on.
Playing a feng shui site is equal to the cost of feng shui sites or all sites.
Feng shui side.
Very nice. Okay. Then we'll do 2 here for another feng shui site. Okay. Well, who's laughing now? Shadowy Horror is going to roll in at your auspicious termites. And he has regenerates, which I assume is going to mean something. Regeneration. We've got an index here. That's pretty handy. Automatically heals, does not turn the character.
I will block you here.
Healing. Okay, hold on. I'm getting. Make sure I understand healing real quick. Healing. Remove all damage counters.
Done. Cool. Blocking here for 1.
All right. Die. I take 1, and then I only do 2 to your site.
Got
Don't
him.
worry, I'll regenerate that. I did reach the site. Therefore, swing for 2 at the auspicious termites.
I'll allow it. Can't be burned. If smoked, auspicious termites returns to its owner's hand.
I'm seizing it.
Keep it upside down if you don't mind.
Yeah. Put it over here, my blocky stack. Okay. Consider it ready for action. Main shot, I'm going to turn here to heal my ring fighter.
Okay.
And make these more robust.
It's not going great for old Zachy.
Little Zack attack.
Zack attack, Lego maniac. Never heard it.
I guess a Friends of the Dragon can stay put in case I need to block some small attack, and I'll pass it over to you.
All right. Gain 2 power. Do I even want to gain 2 power? No, I'm not gonna gain any power. I'm gonna dump my hand. Can't play B, so let's draw. Okay.
What kind of a strange film are we making here?
Very.
Shadowy horror rolls up. Sinister priest, a ring fighter, an alpha beast. Do you feel like this is one of those games you'll never be able to catch up if you get behind?
Yes.
I do too.
2, 3. Everyday hero and the mooks.
Oh, you got guts too, so you do your damage no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Then I'll pay 2 for a abominable lab.
That's right.
Just to give me a resource. The other thing doesn't matter right now.
Okay.
Then I'll pass to you.
Okay. We're gonna gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 money.
Ezra says, with these starter decks, I think you're filming a Halloween party. Brian says, TC's been a bane lately, and is lately the bane and joy to my existence. I went all in on the Wars CCG. I must resist the Shadowfist.
Wars is so good. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, dude. I'm gonna pay 4.
Ezra says, part of the catch-up mechanic is playing with 3 or 4 players.
Oh, right. Of course.
Someone starts to win, everyone starts to dogpile.
That's right.
We've seen it. We know it.
We know that's how it works. I'm gonna pay 4 to play that site. That guy automatically heals. Everybody stands up. Currently at 5 sites of 6. Need to destroy the ancestral tomb. I think we're gonna go all in. I guess one at a time combat is kind of the same idea. So let's do Shadowy Horror at the Ancestral Tomb.
The only thing that is risky about it is if I stop it,
Oh, right. I can't keep going.
you're done.
So we need to go a little harder, don't we? Let's go with 5.
Well,
Who you blocking and how? Do we treat him and how?
there.
All right.
2 to 2.
2 to 2. Dead. I take 2. Yeah.
Well,
you stack them up and
yeah.
train whoever you want first.
You take 1.
Take 1.
You take
Do
1.
1. Take 1.
And you deal 1.
Do 1. Swinging in for the money.
Technically, it's an 8 body.
What's it say?
It's +1 body for each of my smoked characters.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
this
no.
is a tomb. That's hilarious.
It's actually, no, it's a +5. It's 10.
I should never have kept this accursed tomb.
So you do 4.
Take 4. Yeah.
Aha! Because now I'm going to win. All right. Mine?
Done, yeah.
All right, let's game 3. Discard 1. Draw. Hilarious. Well. Let's pay 2 for the eunuch underling.
Oh.
Let's pay 1 for the inauspicious reburial.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's an event. Not doing that.
Seems
Save
relevant to your tomb strategy here.
I'll pass.
Okay. Everything readies. This guy heals. Crazy. Shadowy horror. Hacks. Just better than other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what we call a, what do they call it? Those games where you get ahead and you get a snowball effect. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all the way down the hill now.
Because if you destroy their sites because you're doing better, they have less money. The end.
Yeah. There is no built-in comeback mechanic.
There is no winning here. Dragon Fighter for 4. And then
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm just kidding. You get it.
I'm gonna swing with everything.
There's nothing. Yeah, I'm not even gonna block. You're gonna destroy it. Yeah. Let's separate these decks into the colors.
Let's do it.
So you stole something from me, this thing.
Yeah.
So the sites and neutrals and stuff, we can examine those if there's like certain ones that go well with certain colors. But I'm curious to see what kind of, even just quickly switching those things in does. It seems like gray is neutral stuff.
Oh, right. I can just look at the bottom right, I guess. All right. And you just look at the threshold icon. And then this is Puma stuff, or whatever that faction is. Web stuff. Diamond stuff. I need to read about these factions.
Yeah, what they're
in the book. Larry does say there are cards that let you get power when behind. So there's that. Max Blue says, I remember an older guy in my D&D group introduced this to me and some high school friends years ago, late night at the pizza parlor. Haven't played since, but fond memories. So cool. Okay. And then we've got an Alpha Beast. It has like a tree trunk looking thing. Instrument of the hand. I guess the colors are the factions, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Well, that's
templating.
Kind of easier, isn't it? I love the design. It's strange that one of the factions shares the same color as all of the sites. Do you find that odd as well? The Mooks have the same...
Yeah, I think it's just because they're neutral. Factionless.
Oh, right. Right. Okay, that explains that. Okay. These are about to get way better.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Just consistently having things that require the same thresholds makes a lot of sense. And I'm going to actually go through my sites real quick because some of them have matching icons.
Cool. Man, it's really cool. This is really cool.
If you want to go through your sites and grab any that require or produce icons,
oh yeah,
those are going to be relevant for our interests.
Put them in the right pile.
Yeah.
I have one. One Alchemist Slayer.
Look at me.
Do you have a bunch of those?
Yeah.
It's interesting because the green cards have 2 threshold, right? Are you seeing a lot of the...
Mm-hmm.
They also have this little flamey symbol.
Yeah.
It seems advanced rules.
Must have just... Okay. So, where's the chess piece? There it is. All right.
Stacks on stacks?
Yep. Here's this. Green.
Everyday Hero over there. Liquidators there. Nerve Gas here. And then neutrals? Basic neutrals?
I had 1.
You have 1?
Funny.
Wow.
Well, that has a...
Yes,
This also... These have icons on them. This should probably go with whatever icons.
Mm-hmm.
So organically.
Where did I haven't seen anything that has these. The
Oh.
furry diamonds.
I had those somewhere.
Lucier Bridge is similar. It's like the only two that have that on me. So as I give them the rundown here, we've got Ears of the Lotus. No, wait, hold on. Guiding Hand is ancient Chinese Kung Fu warriors. Ears of the Lotus, ancient shadow sorcerers. Jammers are Marxist guerrilla fighters. The Ascended are the Illuminati and transformed animals, a classic pairing. Larry Bottle says those are chi symbols. They go with the hand faction, so that makes sense. We put them there.
Wait, what's the cheese symbols?
Chi, those guys.
They go with the hand?
I think so.
The only
Was
thing
that the other one?
I'm seeing these guys.
Oh, put them there. Maybe the chi symbols are the ones that go with this, like this little.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I have
Secondary
these,
resource, maybe.
and I have.
Then a speedboat, a really big gun, and some mooks.
Do you see this icon anywhere?
No, haven't seen it. It looks like it would go with the demony stuff. It just says the diamonds are magic. The flame symbol is chi. What do they matter for? Are they just threshold icons for their own sake? Wrenches are tech.
What about this symbol? I saw a lot of these.
I saw a lot of those too. That little tree, weird tree. Here's some. These guys. Boom.
Okay, so how many different? These are just neutral stuff too. These don't really matter.
These are neutral.
This is neutral. Okay, so we each have our sites. This is great. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. So these kind of look similar sized. These are all similar.
Let's do that. 3 and a 2.
See how many cards
Fill
are
in the
in
rest with neutrals.
these stacks.
It's about 38 over here. 40 if you count all this stuff.
If you count all, this is
40
60
together.
cards
Okay.
with these cards in.
Just like
So how many cards is that for you?
oh, with these cards in.
Yep.
It's like 42, and then I can grab 20 out of here.
Well, I think you should. There should be 105
5,
cards.
6,
I think.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's good enough for me, man.
All right, shuffle them up.
Happy with
Let's see.
that. Let's go. Shuffle them up nice.
We did this with 7th Sea.
Yeah.
And BattleTech, and they both got way better.
Just 1,000 times better. Has the game, you guys that are playing still, has the game stuck to its, this core kind of framework, or has there been changes to the rule set since then?
Apparently, they updated the amount of power you get from destroying a location
wiping
from
it.
5 to 3.
Okay, let's play that.
They tamed it down a little bit.
Seems good. Hitting the gas. A little too hard on that. Yeah, Larry says there's been rules updates with each publisher. And there's been like 1,000 publishers, right?
Yeah, wasn't it Z-Man Games that
Z-Man picked it up. That was like the beginning.
of Z-Man?
Yeah. The Z is for the guy's last name, who I have unfortunately remembered at this moment.
Ezra says the cards are more sophisticated now, but the old cards are still compatible.
That's amazing.
All right.
There's only so many ways you can have a blank 2-2, you know?
Yeah, that's great. Okay, I can get into this. I'm gonna get some water. You need anything?
I'm good. I'm very good. Okay. Well, this is just a nice little, you know, it's funny to see how many of these mechanics, like I said, kind of rhyme with so much that was going on. You see some L5R in this. You see a lot of Battletech in this. You see some magic, of course, in it. The whole structure of intercepting and attacking with other things. You see the vampire side of that. Everything was really kind of stirring around at this point. Pretty fascinating stuff. Now, my presumption is as Magic kind of established that 1v1 collectible card game format, a lot of games that started to come out in the 2000s that really try to harness that. Less for like a bunch of people at a game store or convention sitting around playing one game, and more about running tournaments and prize support and championships and all that kind of thing.
We start with one.
Max Blue asking best way to buy in.
I found these decks on eBay a long time ago.
Cool. How much were they? 80, 100, 1,000?
I don't think it was that. It was
50?
not cheap, but it also
20?
wasn't crazy. I don't know. I bought a lot of games during that month. We were loading up on throwbacks.
Eventually we'll have them all.
That's right. You know, first or second?
Hey, whoever gets it, gets it.
All right, me.
You go first. Yeah.
All right, so started my turn. We start 1 power. Started my turn. I will discard something. Let's discard here. Draw. Yeah, this is already way better.
Oh, so much better.
I'm gonna play this for free. Generates a power because it's my first location. I'll pass to you.
All right.
Actually, no. I'm gonna get people out.
Characters.
Let's play the pledged.
Okay.
Just a little something, something.
1 power. Can't gain power. Can't unturn cards. I'll discard any number because I chose not to gain power. So you kind of get that. You kind of get that mulligan anyway.
Yeah, you can mulligan pretty aggressively. Tom saying you guys try the Babylon 5 game. I remember how well done it was at the time. We haven't, but it's on the list of games that we will eventually do it.
Okay, let's do... First sight is free. Gains me $1. And then let's play the one for the Golden Candle Society. Secret Society.
Love it.
Sworn to drive the foreign invader from the proud soil of their native land. And then I'll pass to you. I will hit the bathroom real quick.
All right, I'm gonna gain.
Think about your strategy.
1 power. Interesting. A1 to play a feng shui site. I think I'm just going to hold on to 1 because I'm trying to get up to 3 to play some stronger characters. We'll pass to Steven. Brian saying a good friend of mine, Zev Slashinger equals Z-Man. Yeah, it makes sense. It's a tabletop, a small world ultimately, pretty small community. Especially if you go back to like what was going on in the 90s. I feel like it was extremely small. And so everyone kind of knew everyone, which is cool. It's still not that huge of an industry at this point in terms of the quantity of people on that level. Looks like, where's it at? I saw it a second ago. Someone's recommending a way to get in. Goat starter decks, or the Combat and Kowloon box. Apparently good places to start. I play a location and pass.
Is it your drop card?
Oh wait, I should have drawn before I did that.
Okay, over to me.
Yep.
Gain power, gain cards. I'm gonna gain power.
It's a slow curve up front, and then it
is.
gets out of control pretty quickly.
And then I can discard a card, or I can just straight up draw up. I'm just gonna draw up, like what I've got.
Okay.
Okay, then let's do.
Interesting turn sequence, honestly.
It is.
With like power generation, then discard, draw back up, and then play.
Pay 1 to put another side in. And then pay 1 for Vassals of the Lotus. Ancient Hoods. Bandits and ruffians. They serve corrupt Lotus officials to slake their lust for gold. And then, no, I'll hang loose.
Yeah.
I'm not falling for that.
All right, let's generate power. And then we will discard something. And draw. Holy macaroni. Great card. We'll be working to play it.
Kind of got one that I'm holding just to see it on the table.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's pay 2. We're here. And then
I'll bet the game definitely has a standard, like,
let's pay 1 for a pub ord officer.
you've got to skip a turn once you get past that bonus money. So you get a free one, and then you got to use it to play the next location. But by the third location, you're either playing a location as the only thing you're doing, or you're playing things.
Yeah.
Or you're doing one of the, you got to get a sequence going.
Yeah, because like me keeping 1 money last round let me play a location and a character this turn.
Mm-hmm. Whereas I played a character in a location. Now if I play my third, we're in the same place.
Yeah, so you only get 2 money here, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you're in like a, but you got the character out last round. So like little this, little that.
And so then you play here. And, oh, wait, I got to get my, didn't do that yet. Won't
Brian
discard,
says this
I'll
looks like
draw
it plays like a wacky netrunner.
It's got a lot of good stuff going on.
I agree.
Okay. So then I pay for that, and then
That's kind of wild too, because neither of us want to lose the characters we have right now.
I know, right? Because the threshold's important.
Yeah, the threshold's really important.
Oh man, I don't know, man. Let's put it's an acceleration tool. All right, we're passing.
Mine?
Yep.
$3. I'm gonna keep my hand. Draw 2. That's hilarious. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the pathway to all of my things. We're gonna play a ring fighter. Cost me 3. She's a martial artist. She got tired of fighting for the money and decided to use her fist to make a difference in the world. She got 3 strength. She provides me the most important icon of all, the dragon. I think. Yeah. And I'll pass to you. So instead of playing a location, I played a big character, which could obviously prove to be problematic because I can start coming at you. No way, Josh. Is that true? He says cards in your smoked pile still provide threshold icons.
Well, that's it.
You can't see it from there, but my brains are on the wall behind me right now.
No, that's crazy.
Mind blown. Is that true?
Need that fuzzy diamond, friends.
Real diamond fuzz?
Oh, I've got a way to get it. Okay, getting my money.
Apparently it is true.
Pay 1 for a Sinister Priest.
Good to know.
Let's, because the healing is interesting. Let's put Inexorable Corruption on your Ring Fighter.
Oh, no.
For 0. And then
Good thing you saved it.
I'm holding 2.
Is that thing you were looking at playing on?
Yeah, because blowing up a 1, because like this gives you more ways. You put 1 on at the start of my turn. I don't know, it's interesting.
Okay, so apparently smoked pile is stuff that's died, but still counts for the resource matching. As it's hosted, discarded cards out of the game. Ryan, sorry, he says I made him do a spit take with his tea. My mind blown commentary.
But I'm holding 2. Passing it over.
That makes sense, Larry. Little Larry. Discard.
Little Larry.
Lebowski quote for those that don't
He
know.
loved bowling. See what happens, Larry? Larry, you see what happens?
That's brutal.
Justin Derringer says, I have no clue what this game is or how it's played, but I love watching you two and spending time with you all. Well, Justin, that's the nicest comment we've gotten all day. Maybe all week. Maybe all year.
Maybe ever.
Maybe ever in my life. You're the first person who said they like spending time with me. Can I touch your cards?
I guess. Okay. I'm going to pay 3 for a location. We're shadow fisting now.
As a PG-13 stream, I don't think we can say shadow fisting on the while we're live. Things that you don't know would be bad verbs.
Here we are.
I'll take shadow fist for
Bad
100.
verbs. It's like adverbs cousin.
Well, I'm gaining 3 power. Discard a card.
You
maybe.
got 5? Did you do nothing last time?
I held 2. I told you, point blank. Gave you a
Cheater?
chance.
I do feel like we're both learning how to process the game.
We're doing the dance. I'm about to make some big moves here. These guys are all over here. Oh, this guy needs a get wrecked there.
Yeah, I need to remember that, I guess.
Yeah. You're right. Okay, here comes the Abysmal Horror for 4.
Get out of here. You have all the creepy crawly
I know,
stuff.
I love it. It reminds me of all those weird spoils cards. But I want to play them instead of building money, you know? Okay.
I feel like you ended up with the mystical stuff, and I ended up with the normies.
Let's send it.
To the
But I
back.
paid 4 for that. It's only 3. I was looking at his fight stat. That's so much better. Oh my gosh. I'll just hold the money.
Yeah, 3 for 4. Good man.
All right, 4 coming downtown at that site. Send the pledged. I love cards that look like this.
I'll block it with the pledged.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. He's got regeneration too, if that matters for
You
you.
take 1. And then you deal 3 here.
Anything weird there?
Nope. Just a stone garden. I can turn it to remove a damage counter from a target site.
Okay. That's a fine attack. I'm holding it there. I'm going to pass.
Okay. Gain 4. Call me in the morning. People saying you also have the architects, which is the gray weird stuff. So you have all the crazy.
Very guys.
Very
good.
All right. Well, let's do this, shall we?
Yeah.
Dragon Fighter.
Ooh. He's back.
Look who's back. Back again. Oh, wait. I should draw a card before that happens.
Hey, question for you Shadowfist players out there. If I happen to have a site that says when an attack is declared against this site, can I flip it up? Or is that after the attack is already declared, that ability wouldn't be on? Because it's like hidden, right? So basically, Zach took site, and I can be like, flip up. When you declare an attack on this, here's what happens. Or is that only after it's already been revealed? Now the text is active.
You can flip it over to use the effect.
Okay.
Whenever,
it well.
basically whenever you want. Yeah.
All right, done.
I'll pass to you.
Just building the board, huh?
Yep. I got plans.
Zachy building. I'm going to gain money. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to discard this. I'm going to draw up. Oof. Ooh, yes. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Did you do this? You didn't do that, did you?
Mm-mm. It's the start of your turns. I always forget that.
It'll be my responsibility, okay?
Great.
Let's put 3 here because I like the cash.
Pay him.
Now, you've got a 1/1/4.
This ring fighter is looking to party.
Isn't that true? This stands up and it also heals because I am the best. I have swamp creatures.
Oh. Nope, can't do that. Okay.
Shenanigans? No shenanigans. Man, guts is good too. You've got you're kind of that. The 4 seems to be the number where things get juicy.
Definitely spicy.
Because I'm looking at it like, if I swing with 3 over here, you can drop that dragon fighter in, soak all 3, kill all of my things, and then still do 4 because you have guts.
Not a good attack plan.
No.
It's not how you're going to win the game.
No, that's not how you're going to win. I could send the 4 here, and you have the option to trade or not, but I don't want to brick my regenerator because he's such a good blocker, because like I can always make sure he's just healing his damage.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to send him when I have a ready or what you really want is for my... Now, this is something you could do. You send all 3 of these here.
Mm-hmm.
If I block with these things, it's trading, right?
Won't you just send this guy over here?
But if I do, then he can't block this thing.
But I won't be able to attack again because I won't hit the target. That's the caveat, right? You have to be good at hitting things.
Noted. Mm-hmm.
Which otherwise it would be like some maybe more or less interesting. It's hard to know off the bat.
I mean, if there's enough stuff out, you would typically get through, so you would get other attacks.
Yeah.
But you're just in a 1-1-1-1-1-1 situation.
We have the little guys. Okay, well, given that I'm not going to do anything else, I'm going to pass.
You ready for the Bugattianist turn this side of the Mississippi?
I've been ready my whole life.
You're not prepared, actually.
Maybe I am, though.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. You're not, actually.
I am, though, maybe.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Shadowy Mentor. I have the threshold downtown with my pledge.
The old downtown pledge.
Play on any character. You control the subject character. It comes onto your side unturned. Subject character is now considered to be a pledged character.
Any character? There's no limit? You can steal anything? What?
Oh, it's glorious. I think I can do that. It's a state.
That's ridiculous.
It's
Do I
like
have a way to get rid
like
of
Texas
states?
or Oklahoma. I don't know. Get rid of the character. That'd be one way.
How does this game function without these limits?
I don't know. Then I'm going to play an event called Pub or
I'm
Raid.
wide open.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Play only during your turn. All characters at a target location become turned. Let's turn those.
Wait, say that again?
Play only during your turn. All characters at a target location become turned. Freeze. Public order.
They're getting turned. Okay.
Ezra says, look, they got a really good card.
Wow, look at me go, just getting completely dominated.
Let's go ahead and...
What even is this? Galactus, hello, Clivex. Yeah, that trade is too good.
Well,
At least it's not also a
does
unit.
remember that, yeah.
If it were Clivex, it'd be a unit, and then it would steal that unit.
Yeah, and it would destroy everything else while it was there. So the Abysmal Horror is just going to swing here.
Okay. Well, my whole threshold idea is gone now.
Either you lose them, though, you keep the threshold.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why I have my pledged over here with my icons. This where it says classic B movie switcheroo. He was John Travolta the whole time.
I'm not gonna get in the way of that. I mean, you just regenerate. I mean, I've been on the other side of this one.
You want to
So.
flip it over and see what's behind
It's a
door
cave
number 1?
network. You're gonna do 4 to it.
What's it say?
If I don't have any characters and tax declared, then I get free stuff. But
okay.
I do have characters.
All right. Well, it's time for us to burn this one down.
So, yeah, it's true. Now, what you could do with Cave Network, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. You could technically, if these guys were unturned, throw them all, kill them all, and then when you declare that attack, then I get a free. Okay.
Yeah. That
But,
is
you know, you're netting. I would kill 3 to gain 3 in value. So you
accurate. These two cats are going to swing over there at the Cave Network.
Oh, well, now this is something we can play with here. All right, let's put a golden candle in front of Pub Ward Officer there.
All right. They each do one to each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 1 here.
You got it. And then I will turn this to remove the damage from this.
Mm-hmm. Pressure's on. You still got a dragon fighter over there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is about to go away.
That's
so
right.
Be careful.
That was the plan all along.
So I'll just pass. Seems
Pass. All right, go ahead and kill that thing while we're
like a
there.
mediumly productive turn.
I'm going to gain 4. Unturned.
It is so much like Clivex. Just snipe your best unit and not get to use it against you. It's horrible. Hazard says he pulls off the slimy tentacle monster's head and reveals he was a double agent all along.
All along.
It's very funny.
2, 3, 4.
But like mechanically,
5,
this has interesting things going on.
6. It does
It's
have
crazy.
interesting
This was
things.
95. It drives me nuts. It reminds me in weird ways of like Warlord. The position is
really
less.
does.
It's less about depth of position, but it's got that same hitting some same beats.
It's got some beats. Okay. Well, you might. Okay.
You might be a Murloc. If.
Shadowy Horror.
Oh yes, I love that
Shadowy
card.
Horror.
Oh my no. What is happening?
It's a weird lake over there. Nothing but shadowy horrors in there.
Just fields of demons.
Fields of Demons. That's right.
All right. Love that card.
Okay. Who's laughing now? And then, for the funny business, there's nothing here. Nope.
You can roll into it.
No.
No. I love the flavor
Like
text.
that Dave Matthews song. Roll into me.
Yeah. What's not what it's called?
It's called Crash and
Yeah, there it is. I love the flavor text on Dragon Fighters. This is the last honest guy in the wrong part of town.
So good.
Okay.
Very noir.
All right, start of my turn. Gain 4 for power. Keep the cards in my hand. Draw.
Have you ever heard of a CCG called Chaotic?
I have heard of it.
Is it on the list there?
It is on the list.
What's up, Hyperloops? Hyperloops in the chat here.
Which Hyperloop?
How many are
Who
there?
are we dealing with? There's Bobby and Joe, and then a whole crew of people besides
Bobby,
them.
Joe, and the kids?
Bobby Joe. All right, I got 5.
This kind of feels like exactly what L5R was wanting to play like, right?
It feels like what L5R wanted to be.
Is this original L5R that we're playing essentially? Like, is it that? Because we never played the original. It could have been a
I
lot
played
like this.
original L5R.
Did you?
I mean, not extensively, but at least a couple of times.
You didn't like yell and stuff?
No bonsai. Oh man, there's a card I know shouldn't be so obsessed with trying to play,
Yeah, but that's not why we're here, is it?
but I want to play it.
Therefore, I will be winning this game.
I'd like to at least squeak one out.
I want you to unturn your stuff there, huh? You're not even in your dead threshold?
I can't. Okay. Now what?
Smoke pile?
Slowly but surely. Let's turn this to heal 1. Thank you for doing nothing. Into my stone garden. You can't attack stone garden.
No.
You're not prepared for the madness that's about to ensue. First, let's play the Pledged. You know it. You love it.
Play the pledge.
Having
Yes,
the
we have no
threshold
bananas.
consistency is way better.
Yeah.
I will admit
Yeah,
this.
we're playing the game now.
All right, you ready for this? I love this art. It
Are you
reminds me.
stealing more stuff? Just tell me
No,
now.
no, I'm
Okay,
not.
I'm
What's the
gonna
name
get
of that art that has the farmer and his wife?
ready. American Gothic.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's where it's
That's what this art reminds me of. It's
Okay.
called Political Lock.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I have to have 2 little sun.
Webs?
Maybe.
Sun webs?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
It cost me 2, and it says no character can turn to change location while Political Lock is
That's
in play.
amazing. Yeah. So it's either, it said probably the rest of our lives.
Yeah. As far as I know, that's the case. But I am going to also play a Gadgeteer. Over
Plus
here.
1 for each.
Don't have any.
Okay,
Don't worry about
please
it.
don't any.
Okay.
But
So
this is strangely good art. Where'd this Gadgeteer art come
that
from?
reminds me of like Terminator, or like there's a character that I've seen that reminds me of. Whatever Ash is in, Evil Dead. Is that what that's called?
Yeah, Evil Dead's in it, yeah.
All right. Well, Dragon Fighter's going to swing here.
Nothing I can do about it.
Can't bring a party over.
I mean, I could at least put...
I was so close to getting that, but now you put all those
I know.
those
yeah,
conkers
see?
down.
Well, this isn't good.
Actually, no. We'll send the Abysmal Horror because it regenerates. So even if you do 1 and 1,
That's
it's going to
correct,
just
yeah.
slowly heal itself.
Okay, they're not gonna get in your way here.
All right, flip it over and let me hit you for 4. Unless you got something fancy.
Wait a minute. Just give me a second here.
Okay.
Wait just a minute now. Wait just a minute. I think it works this way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We're going to block with the Sinister Priest.
Okay.
You tell me if it works this way. I'm going to play Iron and Silk. Till end of the turn, any damage inflicted on subject character when it intercepts is reduced to 0. So it just... You take 1, I take 0, and then you go away.
Yes.
It's a fancy priest.
That's got to be how that works, right?
That's
yeah,
right.
Ezra says full blot. Got it.
Yeah, we're finding the big cards now.
All right,
Big
all right.
moments. All right.
So that's the end of my turn. 'Cause
Who's laughing
I
now?
failed.
Abysmal Horror.
He's very abysmal.
All right, over to me. Let's generate 4 money. Uh-huh. Discard a card.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
I'm going to discard none cards.
Okay. He liked it. You said it was called American Gothic?
Yeah.
Doesn't that remind you of that a little bit?
Yes.
That style?
Very much. Now, we're kind of close to the end game here. 2 locations each away here.
Mm-hmm. Technically, if someone, not going to mention any Zacks, played one more and also destroyed the one that has 1 health over there somehow, he would seal victory.
That's called the play and take. We heard it in
Take
the
and
chat.
play, yeah.
Take and play.
It's like the steak and shake.
Play and take.
Shake and bake. That's what it was from Talladega Nights. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. If you ain't first, you're last.
Okay, so I need... Oh, it gave me the... Oh, yes. Yes. I'm just gonna assume events happen when they need to.
Yep. Kind of like a wizard.
Shows
up when you need it.
It's very funny.
It's actually humorous. Surprise.
You have any good cards over there?
No. Yes.
Do you actually?
I mean, I think so.
I'm gonna take the sure thing here. I guess as sure as you can be. This is not a winning situation here that we've got.
I concur.
There's not a lot of winning here. I need a 4.
4s are good.
I'm gonna hold tight there.
All right. Mine. Print $4.
I guess. Wait. No. To change location while playing what? No character.
So your character is where it's at.
You're locked.
I landlocked the monsters.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Let's get rid of. Ooh.
I have a response.
To what?
Curtain of Fullness. Target player must discard 3 cards at random from his or her hand.
No! I've been building to this. This was my. All right, there's one card there's one card I really don't want you to pull. It's the card I've been wanting to play, and I just now have the
Of course
threshold.
it's getting pulled. Number 5.
Which way are you going?
That one.
Not that one. Okay, we're good.
Number 1. That one.
It's still fine. Oh gosh.
That one.
Oh no! My silver fist. I need 3 of the dragons.
Oh no! It's
and
a 4/6.
6. It's a 6. So I can drop it here and just go to town.
Game is over. Well, I had it. Had the perfect answer, maybe.
All right. And you took away all my sites, so I can't even just play another site.
All right. Well, welcome to the Curtain of Fullness, buddy.
All right. Let's go 3 for a pub ord squad. Let me see what that keyboard does.
Arm hurts. Got vaccinated today.
Is he starting to feel it? I
A
got
little bit, a little slow, kind of sluggish feeling.
I got mine at like 9, and it was about 3 in the afternoon when I started feeling it. So you're probably a couple hours away from it. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but I'm gonna play a Midnight Whisperer.
What's ambush?
It's
I hate
ambush.
that keyword always.
So when he is dealing damage, he deals it before the defender.
Oh, quick strike. Okay,
You got it.
that's pretty good right now.
So just in case, let's send these 2 at this location.
Okay. All right, we're stacking them up here. Chain on.
All right.
One dead, one dead.
Yep. And then one there.
Whenever you declare an attack, you transfer one power to me, but you don't have any. Can't
All right.
transfer a non-transfer.
I love that art.
Yeah, good, right?
All right. So now it's party time.
Yeah. It's yours.
What's the most efficient way? Because I can't move anyway. So I just need to do 6.
Yeah, you can still throw him into the attack, though, yeah?
Yeah, but like it being exhausted on your turn doesn't matter because I can't move locations anyway.
Right, yeah.
So it's really just about the most efficient way
How can you do
to
6?
actually do 6.
Nicely.
So I think I'm going to do...
Let's have a card that targets a turned creature.
Yeah, I'll do 4 there.
Did it.
And then I'll do 3 more there.
Okay. Do you want to steal it? Or do you want to blow it up for 3? Or do you want to blow it up to reduce your win condition?
I have to blow the last one up anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll just take it.
It's yours.
No, because then you just take it back.
You got to put it over in undefended town. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Let's just gain 3. I'm going to put it over here and gain 3.
Okay. So you're currently at 4. I'm at 3. We need to get to 6.
I got my political lock on.
Yeah. Really annoying.
I feel like it's like the Mythos CCG Whaley's house is my yellow characters. You don't know how they operate in this universe, but they're doing it.
Gaining 3. Yeah, you're totally right.
What? Yeah. Yeah, Mythos was a good game.
You know what? It was weird. I mean, it was very weird.
Yeah, but like Mythos ought to be. Like if you did like a True Detective style game in that setting.
Oh yeah. Totally there.
Would work.
Discard this and draw it.
All right.
Oof. It is not what we needed. Let's pay 3 here. I'm actually going to reveal this at will and turn its remove damage.
Yeah, there it is.
We're playing Shadowfist now. Boy.
And I forgot. Yeah, that's right.
It's fine. You can heal that one. I don't care.
I'll do it this turn. I don't think you're going to.
I'm coming in, man.
Come and get it.
I have no characters to play there.
Here comes the sun.
I can't even move them. Well,
you've been locked out.
I can't do that, can I?
You got to get a body there, because if not, I can just blow them both up.
Yeah. All right. Pay 3 for a Knurled Marauder.
What is happening?
It does damage to the site behind the one it's attacking.
That's awesome.
So it does it to both, which is amazing. You can imagine.
Wow. Wowee. Okay.
All right, over you.
Not coming in. You could get this down with those cats if you really wanted it.
What? It's a 1/3/1 you got there.
Yeah, but like if you attack with all 3 of these here.
Oh, right. I guess
can't.
you may as well, right? Because we're on that side of the.
Now, if you do that, and because like I could block a 3 with your 3 and get that gone, and then I could block a 1/1 on one of your your 2. You get through with 3, but then you'd only have a 3 left to defend this. So
yeah, it's not enough. We'll try to turn this around with some broken event sometime.
Okay. Hopefully you draw into it.
Yeah.
Okay, mine?
Yeah.
I will discard 1 card, generate 4 money, draw. Oh, really? That's something. What? I feel like some of these cards are busted.
Yeah, it's kind of the beauty of the moment, though, isn't it?
All right. I'm going to
Still
play.
staring at my abysmal horror over there.
Yeah.
It's sad.
You mean my abysmal horror. Mole Network cost me 0. I have the icon. Play only during your turn. Take 1 power from target player's pool and add it to your own.
Now, hold on a second. No, I can't do anything. That's awful.
Very simple, but very powerful. I'd have to pay 2, 4. And then I have 4 left. Okay. Let's pay 4. Play this.
Mm.
Let's heal here. This is ready. This is ready. So I just need to blow something up.
Not that cave network, though.
Play a pub ord.
Oof. Not supposed to do that.
These two will swing at this thing.
What? You have shenanigans?
I mean, you can't block them both.
Yeah, that's true. But I can still intercept the next attack, yeah? Even if you, like, you're not going to kill this guy, right?
Oh, like so if you block one, you can kill it and then block the other?
No, I kill it, you do one here, but then if you try to do another attack, I can block again.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it just lets me see what that is before I go.
Yeah.
Hammy on it.
Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. This guy's
Okay.
awful. Take 1, you die.
I'll do 1 to your location.
It's the Inner Sanctum, 11.
Oh, no.
But of course, I can't play anything to the into its column, so it's done. It's revealed.
Yeah. So it should just be 1. Okay. Oakley dokley. I need 10, 4, 8. Well, we are going to swing with all the above.
Aldi?
Party rock anthem.
3343, huh? That's a lot. Well, as much as I would like to all right.
As it shows now, imagine the characters actually did stuff. This game would be even better.
All right, here you go. Look at this. Block here. Won't take any damage during intercepting.
Look at you.
I'll do 2 back to you, and then I'll take 9 here.
36.
Which, if you're paying attention at home, is 1 away from death.
All right. You ready for my next trick?
Yeah.
I don't think you are. I'm going to pay 1 for back for seconds. Unturn a target character.
He's still just going to block and take no damage.
Well, if I block for enough to survive. Is it this turn?
Yeah, the turn.
Hold on. Not playing that.
Any damage when it intercepts characters is reduced to 0 till end of turn.
Not doing anything then. Go ahead. It's over to you.
I'm alive! I'm alive!
Oh, wait. This could be funny. Sean says 3. It's true. 3 plus 3 plus 4 is 10.
Oh, that guy's a 4. Sorry, I was referencing the 3. Yeah, I'm dead.
Nuked him with his
Yeah,
own
it was already
invisible
over.
core.
We knew it was over anyway.
This is for you. So, Shadowy Mentor is crazy. Political Lock is also very annoying.
That's I would get so into this. Like looking at all the different.
Yeah, I just want to look through my cards at this point.
Yeah.
And see what is even cooking in here.
Like look at this Sword of Biting, for instance. This is the kind of trades you got to start making. 1 cost. If the thing that it's on is smoked, deals 4 to everything that is in that combat. Like that's the.
Dude, that's a bomb.
Put it on a one damage
Send
thing.
it straight in.
And then just all of these. Look at this. There's a 5/8. Turn any card in play.
The Judin Shulin. Shilin. Shilin. You may turn any card in play. Wow.
Smoke a character in combat, go exhaust something.
He's awesome and awesome looking.
It's so good.
All right, let me see what kind of crazy stuff I have in here.
Yeah, Larry's right on. That's what we kind of got into this time. The idea is that you had foundation characters that provide resource basic troops they might have a minor ability. So you build your resources, you build your threshold basically, and then you roll in and
With the
actually
big
play your
stuff.
big stuff.
Yeah, and that's how you like in the game a lot.
Yeah, 100%.
Check out this nerve gas.
What's up, Scrappy Kid? Saying, I'm so shook you were playing this game. I played it since 1996.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. There's a raid. We're being raided. It's a Scrappy raid. Is that related to Scrappy Kid? I don't know how this works. I'm too old to understand this technology anymore.
David Vedral says, I wish there was a record of dead CCGs you guys react in that way, so I have a list of the ones to try out. The ones that we like?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Check out nerve gas. Target character is smoked. Doesn't affect characters with those two symbols in their play
It's
cost.
great. It's all about the events in this. That's your catch-up mechanic, is draw into your events and then wreck people. I feel like we had way too many sites in these decks.
I wonder what the normal is, though, because you want to have a lot of not sites, but you also have to have them.
You really want about 1 in 6.
Someone earlier was saying it was 12 of each type is normal.
Like fifths?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool, Scrappy Kid. That's cool. So apparently Scrappy is going to be streaming this online on Sunday. That's amazing.
Nice.
Right place, right
Scrappy's
time.
asking, how do we get the cards? I got them on eBay a while back. Check out Cabinet Minister. Turn and maintain, so if he stays tapped, to control or cancel a target edge.
There you go. There's your politics. Yeah. Reminds you of those political decks in the spoils. Smao decks.
Arcano Wave, cancel and smoke a hand card.
Yeah, it's there. See, I look at the Confucius ability. Cancel and smoke an event.
Yeah.
Like you did that one. It was the worst thing because you did that one that stole the money from me, and I was like, do I want to pay 1 to
cancel
prevent him stealing 1 from me? So it prevents you from gaining 1, and I'm like, that's not enough value.
Yeah.
Then it
especially
didn't
when you
matter.
saw some of the events that I was playing.
Yeah, Scrappy saying golden deck building rule is 1 of 5, so 1/5 is feng shui sites.
Dr. April Mucosa, look at that. She got 3 of the, you have to have 1 plus 3, but then look at her.
Oh, she provides it all.
Threshold.
Yeah, it's cool. Like she's a doctor, she's a mad scientist.
Yeah.
Gives you all that threshold.
Crazy. So, you know what? Here's what I'll say. I'll put the Z stamp of approval on this one. I think this is a fun game. Even just the 2 starters we had here once we went into factions. It's going to be pretty varied because like they're not constructed and you aren't choosing from a specific pool. But
We
it's
had
a
like
fun
4
little
of
game.
these. If we had 4 starters that we could then, or 5 maybe, were merged into their factions.
Well, if you got 5, you could literally build 1 for each faction.
Yeah.
Like the other thing is obviously even if you buy like 3 or 4 of these, the game inherently it makes a lot of sense. People were saying it's really good at 3 and 4 player count.
Yeah.
And so like the variability gets less, it's a lot less easy to win, but you also have enough decks to make these even more consistent without getting into like full on constructed.
Man, I would love to play this multiplayer. Like sit down and hang out for an hour and a half and
Yeah.
just like, you know, play the
Swing some
classic,
fists.
the classic multiplayer reality, which is it's just a game of social politics because at any point the whole table can take out somebody.
Yeah.
So you just tool around and everybody doesn't want to make the move and then everybody's almost dead or is almost won and kingmaker time.
Yeah.
See
You
who
can
does what.
imagine how a table would react to someone stealing your abysmal horror.
Yeah.
Like I'd be
Ooh.
terrified to do it because it's like, oh no, now they're gonna like everyone's coming at me.
Yeah, you're gonna get dogpiled. So whenever I had about a 2-month phase where I was playing Magic in a way that I didn't know what was going on, just with my friend Josh.
like
Josh
most of
Taylor.
us, yeah.
We just ordered like bulk commons on eBay and put decks together. These just remind me so much of the early like black land style cards, like the
Yeah.
Black Faction in Magic. It has that old school, just kind of like dark fantasy. It's really cool.
I think one of the things someone was saying on Miller CCG that it reminds me of this as well is like basically the difference between art that is primarily being made physically instead of on a computer.
Yeah.
And this has the like this was a painting that someone did.
Yeah.
And then it got scanned in, not like this was a digital piece of art that's
Yeah.
really refined and stuff, which makes sense because this is like early computer days, so you don't have Photoshop like you do now or any of the tools and the pads that you can draw and stuff. So
Yeah.
it is kind of wild to see how this art evolved. I will say, someone was saying this and Vampire are like the best multiplayer card
Scrappy
games.
was saying that there.
I remember I enjoyed Vampire, but what's amazing about this game is how not dense it is
Yeah, easy to
for a
appreciate.
95 game. So we played this very easily, not a lot of... We got done with Vampire and my head was hurting.
Yeah, it's tough.
Because it was a lot to manage. So this is very impressive for a 95 game. Of all the old games we've done, this is definitely in that like there's a short list of games that I really, really enjoyed. It was the like complexity curve that I enjoy.
Yeah.
7th Sea, BattleTech, and
BattleTech.
this are all in that same like vibe and category of would happily revisit anytime people are interested. Kind of.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Hey, thanks for joining us, friends. We're happy to see you. Glad you stopped by. Next Thursday, Hecatome. Hecatome.
It's technically right here.
Hecatome. This is a weird one.
It's from WotC.
Throwing back to this one here next week.
The cards aren't actually cards; they're hexes.
Yeah, look
They're
at
made
that.
of plastic.
Isn't that weird?
But they got like real art on it and stuff. It's crazy.
And purportedly, the game went under because the price of oil got too high. So, added to the CCG mythos, everything's insane in this era of card games. So, hey, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to get on the Shadowfist like Discord communities, there's a couple. It's kind of hard for me. We'll put these links in the description of this video after the fact, on YouTube at least. So if you're looking for this, find this video on YouTube, look in the description, and we'll post a couple of links to the Discords that we've been linked to. And thanks for joining us. I guess I'll
Click some buttons.
awkwardly click some buttons.
Yep. If you're unfamiliar, we stream old games most Thursdays. We'll see you on a future throwback.
Take care.